So, as I'm sure you know, Prince Harry and Meghan back on the front pages this morning, having signed a deal with Netflix to make a range of programmes over several years. Well, royal correspondent Roya Nikkah is with me now. Not unexpected, is it? It's not unexpected. We knew they were sort of touting, if you like, and wanting to create this new career.
Well, this is the first big career move for the Sussexes since they left the House of Windsor.
Yeah.
We're told that they've signed possibly a $100 million deal with Netflix to make all sorts of programmes, documentary, children's programmes, family-based programmes, scripted programmes. There's been a lot of speculation over the money involved, no official confirmation from Netflix or the Sussex team. But we've been told that their representatives, who have been talking to a range of different broadcasters and networks, had been looking for around a $100 million deal. And there's talk as well of a $5 million exclusivity fee. And those sums may seem huge, but if you look at previous deals struck with Netflix, Shona Rhimes, who was the creator of the TV show Grey's Anatomy, signed a $150 million deal back in 2017.
Wow. And
Ryan Murphy, who created Glee, signed a $300 million deal. So I think they probably are onto the big money, Lorraine.
Oh, I would think they are. And it's all about, as they've said, they want to be independent. You know, they want to pay off their debts over here. They want to carve out their own life. And I get that. But the thing is, with television, you know, even with a network that's got so many deep pockets, results. So, the programmes will have to be successful. Will they be in them, do you think?
Well, I think, first and foremost, I suspect most of the programming they create will not be about them. We're told that they've got an environmental documentary in the pipeline. There's also an animated series about women and empowering women, which, of course, is Meghan's big thing.
Sure.
And while Meghan has said and made it very clear she's not going back to acting, I think there will be an expectation, both from viewers and I'm sure from Netflix, for them to have some sort of on-camera involvement, because, of course, that's going to be the big draw. People are curious. They want to see what they're going to say.
Of course they do.
So I think the programmes won't be about them, but they will probably appear in quite a few of them.
It's kind of almost the same sort of idea that the Obamas did, isn't it? The same sort of deal.
Very much so. And when Megxit happened, you know, I remember writing a piece about how I'd been told, sources close to Harry and Meghan said they were very keen to emulate what they did going forwards on the Obamas deal. And the Obamas, since leaving the White House, have sold rights to their autobiographies, have set up their own production company, have struck a deal with Netflix, but without seemingly being too commercial. They're still retaining their popularity. And people in the industry have said the Obamas have been a very big draw for other big names going to Netflix. Because we know Harry and Meghan are very close to Barack Obama and Michelle, so I suspect they'd have been on the phone quite a bit.
Not the first royals to go down that road. I remember years and years ago, do you remember Prince Edward had a production company? Didn't really end well. I think they did It's a Knockout, It's a Royal Knockout, which I think still makes Princess Anne shudder.
Yeah, I think the issue with Prince Edward setting up Ardent was that he primarily did just make royal documentaries because that was what was expected of him. Sure. And, of course, famously, his production company ended up filming William up at St Andrews. I remember. Despite the fact that a deal had been cut with the media not to do that. So that wasn't a very successful end to a royal production company.
No. So hopefully... I love that photo. I'm just looking at that big, giant photo there. It's absolutely beautiful, isn't it? That was just a snapper happened to be in the right place at the right time. Also, in other royal news, reports in The Sun today that Prince Andrew has been headed up to Balmoral for what they're calling crisis talks. He's going up to see his mum. What do we know about this?
Well, I don't know whether it's crisis talks. I suspect they've had a few of those on the phone. All members of the Queen's family go up to Balmoral every year, and this is no different. She has all her family. We had William and Kate up there last week. Andrew would have been expected to go.
Right.
I'm sure they'll be having lots of conversations about what is going on in his life, about the future for his role in the royal family. I mean, my understanding, and I've written in the paper, is that he will not be returning to royal duties ever. But I think the Queen will probably want to gauge from Andrew how he thinks this is going to play out, what level of cooperation he's willing to give to authorities, because, of course, that is the thing that keeps firing the stories, the allegations that he's not cooperating with the authorities and his firm denial of that. So I think it's probably more intense family talks than crisis talks.
Right, I hear what you're saying. I absolutely hear what you're saying. But you're right about this story. I mean, just when they think it's over, it's not over. This is not going anywhere, isn't it? I know you've been very much at the heart of this, and this is going nowhere.
Well, the cases in America, and there are a lot of civil cases against the Epstein estate, continue to rumble. You know, Virginia Roberts has got high-profile lawyers acting for her. You know, Gloria Allred, who is on this programme often, is defending and representing a lot of women making claims against the Epstein case. And unfortunately for Andrew, he will indelibly be linked with Epstein. Those photos are out there. You know, that Newsnight interview is always going to be out there. And I think until he's able to completely clear his name, and that could take years, of course, he's not been charged with anything, and he denies all allegations. You know, the link of that case is just always going to be quite negative for him.
Absolutely. Roya, thank you. As always, thank you very much. Don't forget, you can watch full episodes of Lorraine on the ITV Hub and all the best clips, compilations and playlists right here on our channel. Just subscribe now and you'll never miss an upload. Click here to watch another video similar to this one, or click here to head to our channel's homepage to explore all of our exciting videos.